think about your favorite toy from childhood, you probably see it differently from a grown-up's perspective. One local man has done exactly that, revisioned his favorite childhood toy, and in doing so, has been creating miniature masterpieces. Architects move aside. There's a new builder on the block. Once again, Tonya has the story.
Can you find a yellow block in it? All right, that's yellow. Good. Is there any other yellow one in here?
Remember building with Legos as a kid? Snap a few bricks together and you have a tower.
Good job.
An airplane. Heinz Field, Camden Yards, the city of Pittsburgh, PNC Park. Yes, they all are made out of Legos. But this isn't child's play. In the hands of Jason Burik, toys become tools and models are made to be miniature masterpieces.
I always loved building with Legos. That was my #1 toy ever since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. I guess when I see a building, I can picture, this is how I build out of Legos.
While many kids prefer building from kits, Jason liked creating original Lego masterpieces, including a model of his home and even a replica of Camden Yards. When he entered college, he saw a chance to take his hobby to a whole new level.
When I went to college in Baltimore, the Ravens started building a new stadium. I just thought it was a nice stadium, built it for fun. And what I did was I took pictures of it and I sent it to the Pirates, because at that same time, Pirates were announcing they're going to build PNC Park. And I said, would you be interested in me doing a model for you? And they said, sure. And that was what I considered the start of my business.
Today, that business is Burik Model Design. Although Jason's day job is a middle school math teacher in the Montour School District, during off hours, he creates replicas of public buildings, private homes, and as a lifelong sports fan, he has a special passion for creating stadiums. After his success with PNC Park, Jason contacted other sports teams and found many were excited to have Lego replicas of their stadiums.
I did Yankee Stadium, Camden Yards. I did a project for Cal Ripken. Here's a pretty neat little league field that looks like Camden Yards. I built the model, and I went up on opening day. They had me come up for the ceremony. I got to meet Cal Ripken, so it was pretty exciting. I got invited to the NCAA Final Four. It was a lot of fun. They had me build a replica of their Final Four logo, and I did one for the men's team, as you can see, which was in San Antonio, and the women's event was in New Orleans. I also built signs for the corporate sponsors, Coca-Cola, Singular, and Pontiac. Every day, I'd say I'd probably get 2 to 3 emails from either a college team, professional sports team, or just, a hardcore fan. This guy from Alabama wrote me last summer, and he said, I love the University of Alabama, and I want you to build me a stadium. And he said, and I want you to put it in my truck.
Jason created models of some of Pittsburgh's most high-profile public buildings, from the Children's Museum to the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. But he also completed projects for clients around the country. The largest is a replica of a Las Vegas high-rise complex called Panoramic Towers. It took 40,000 Lego bricks to build and a flatbed truck to ship it cross-country. Perhaps the most amazing thing about Jason's talent is that he doesn't use blueprints. The only guidelines he gets are photos of the actual structure.
I don't know how to really explain it. Like, when I first see the building, I could visualize it done already.
His current project is a model of the Peterson Events Center on the University of Pittsburgh campus. He started with about 50 digital photos.
And I decided on the building scale that I want to do, and I sized it to that scale, printed it out, and this is how I start. I just start laying blocks down, and there's your first row of seating. Your second row is going to be just one step back.
Using the seating chart and photos, Jason continues to envision the structure upward and outward.
Now, of course, it gets a little tougher when you go around to work in the corners. In this area right here, that's the tough part, trying to decide the right slope and to get it to look right. It's tough curving something that's square and rectangular to make it look round. That's the challenge behind it.
Whether it's a humble home or a famous stadium, a popular landmark or a personal portrait, Jason Burik says every new Lego project brings on a new set of challenges. Perhaps the biggest challenge he's faced to date is this globe. And yes, it is geographically correct.
I pretty much started right here in the middle of Africa, and I just started building out like step-like features. The tough part is as you're going left and right, you're also going vertically up and down. So, but I included everything there is in the world, and it turns. So it was a fun job. I don't always get it right the first time either. It takes a lot of persistence and patience. But that's what's nice about Legos. If you make a mistake, you can always go back, take a couple pieces apart and rebuild it. So this took hours of tweaking, just to get it just right. Snap it right on, you get a perfect cut.
Jason says building with Legos is a great skill builder no matter what age you are. He recommends raiding the toy chest and building right alongside your kids.
Number one, you're learning to be creative. You start thinking outside the box. You're learning that if you make a mistake, it's all right, because you can go back and fix it later. Persistent, especially if you're doing a tougher job, it's not going to be done in 2 minutes. It's an ongoing thing. I think a great starting project, especially for kids, is to try building a replica of your house. Go outside with your parents, take a picture of your home, print it out, come in and see what you can do. Yeah, it is a business, but I never wanted to make it where, like, oh, I have to go to work again, I have to go build it. I still keep it fun. I can never see myself just stop building Legos.
Jason says his dream Lego project is to one day construct a stadium replica on a huge scale and to create a model of the entire city of Pittsburgh. For more information on Burik model designs and the Lego camps, I should say, that Jason holds for kids, log on to our website, WQED.org/OnCue.
I'm logging onto our website right now. I want to know what he charges because it's great work.
Cannot beat that. Those images are absolutely amazing, and you would think, especially with the holidays coming up, the replicas of people's individual homes no doubt would make a great gift.
Plus favorite stadiums, all that kind of stuff. Boy, you talk about talent.